there are about 770 billionaires living in the United States, with the majority residing in just a handful of cities. The top 3 cities with the most billionaires are New York City, Los Angeles, and the Bay Area, which includes San Francisco and Silicon Valley. California is home to the most billionaires in the US, with 189 residing there. Other cities with a significant number of billionaires include Boston, Chicago, and Miami. Additionally, there are several towns where centimillionaires own second homes, including Miami, the Hamptons, and Napa. So in this video, we are going to discuss, where do billionaires live in the US? Now before we get into this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below saying I subscribed. I will try my best to reply to as many comments as possible. The top 3 cities in the US with the most billionaires are New York City, Los Angeles, and the Bay Area, which includes San Francisco and Silicon Valley. Forbes reported that New York City has the most billionaires in the world, with 101 billionaires residing there. The Bay Area has nearly 163 billionaires, while Los Angeles has a significant number of billionaires as well. Other U.S. cities with a notable number of billionaires include Chicago and Houston. There are just a handful of cities they love to call home or at least park their private jets when they're in town. 3 of the 4 biggest clusters of billionaires in the world are classic U.S. destinations for the uber-wealthy: New York City, Los Angeles, and the Bay Area, which includes the neighboring tech hubs of San Francisco and Silicon Valley. Nearly 163 billionaires reside in those 3 hotspots alone. Some of America's richest residents, though, choose quieter cities for their home bases. Comparably smaller Seattle, Washington boasts 10 billionaire residents, while Boston, Massachusetts claims 8. And one of America's fastest-growing cities, Austin, Texas, has emerged as a relatively new billionaire hotspot, counting 9 as residents. Henley & Partners said that no state income tax and ample space helps make the Texas capital a prime destination, especially as tech titans like Elon Musk descend on the city. Number 9. Boston, Massachusetts. Boston skyline at sunset with yellow and red autumn trees. The CEO of biotech and vaccine giant Moderna, Stefan Bancel, and founder of online furniture company Wayfair, Neeraj Shah, reside in Beantown, according to Boston Magazine. There are about 770 billionaires in the United States, and Boston, Massachusetts is home to 8 of them. While some of the wealthiest residents of Massachusetts live in smaller towns like Weston, many of the state's most expensive properties are set in Boston. Therefore, Boston is one of the cities where billionaires live in the U.S., but there are also other cities like San Francisco, New York, and Los Angeles that have more billionaires. Number 8. Austin, Texas. Sunset over a state capitol building rotunda butting against a downtown skyline. Electric car billionaire Elon Musk, who is a recent transplant to the Texas Capitol, said on a podcast that his new hometown will be the biggest boomtown America has seen in 50 years. Austin, Texas is the fastest-growing city for millionaires in the U.S. It has also emerged as a relatively new billionaire hotspot, with 9 billionaires residing there. Some of the wealthiest neighborhoods in Austin include West Lake Hills and Barton Creek. However, according to Forbes' annual billionaire list, Austin's top billionaires have slid down the list, with Robert Smith, founder of Austin-based Vista Equity, ranking number 261 with a net worth of $8 billion. Number 7. Seattle, Washington. Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz calls the rainy city home. Seattle, Washington is home to several billionaires, including Jeff Bezos, the founder and former CEO of Amazon, and Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft. According to a 2023 report, Seattle has 10 billionaire residents. Mercer Island, a ritzy enclave just outside of Seattle, is also home to some of Seattle's billionaires. In 2022, Forbes listed 16 Washington billionaires among the world's richest. Number 6. Miami, Florida. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Florida as a whole, and Miami in particular, lured finance and tech elites away from worse weather and higher taxes in northern cities. Take billionaire hedge funder Ken Griffin, who moved himself and his hedge fund Citadel to the Magic City from Chicago. Miami, Florida is one of the top cities where millionaires and billionaires live in the US. Miami has over 800 centimillionaires with homes in the city. Miami has also seen a millionaire growth rate of 75% from 2012 to 2022, and in December 2022, the city was home to 38,000 millionaires, 160 centimillionaires, and 12 billionaires. Miami is also one of the top 5 cities where millionaires are relocating to. Star Island is the richest neighborhood in Miami and has been home to numerous A-listers, including supermodels and celebrities. Number 5. Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas is one of the cities where billionaires live in the US. Houston ranks 5th among US cities, with the most millionaires. Houston also has 17 billionaires. According to Forbes' 2021 list of the world's billionaires, Houston has some of the richest neighborhoods in the city, such as River Oaks. Traffic on a freeway in Houston, Texas in 2017. People with fortunes buoyed by oil and pipeline companies, including Jeffrey Hildebrand and Richard Kinder, dominate Houston's billionaire scene, according to the Houston ABC affiliate. Number 4. Chicago, Illinois. A view from Montrose Harbor over Lake Michigan and Chicago skyline. Chicago, Illinois, United States, on October 14, 2022. The chairman of Hyatt Hotels, Thomas J. Pritzker, and a grandson of the Walmart founder, Lucas Walton, call the Windy City home, according to Chicago TV station WGN. The Chicago region had 23 billionaires in 2021. A report from Henley and Partners shows that Chicago is home to 28 billionaires, 340 centimillionaires, and 160,100 millionaires. There are also several articles that list the names of some of the billionaires who live in Chicago. While Chicago is not the city with the most billionaires in the US, it is still home to a significant number of them. Number 3. Los Angeles, California. California is home to the most billionaires, not just in the US, but in the world, according to Forbes. Los Angeles, in particular, is a hot spot. Some billionaires there have names that light up Hollywood marquees, like director Steven Spielberg. Others prefer to fly under the radar, like reclusive in-and-out Harris Lindsay Snyder. California is home to the most billionaires in the world, with 186 billionaires residing in the state. Los Angeles, California is one of the top cities in the US where billionaires live, with 45 billionaires residing in Southern California. Some of the richest neighborhoods in Los Angeles include Bel Air, Beverly Glen, Palos Verdes Estates, San Marino, Pacific Palisades, Rustic Canyon, and La Canada. Number 2. New York City. New York City is home to many billionaires, with some of the wealthiest living in the Billionaires Row area around the southern end of Central Park in Manhattan. Other upscale neighborhoods in New York City where billionaires may stay include Tribeca, and some of the most expensive neighborhoods in the city, such as 157, 400, and 32 Park Avenue, and 111 West 57th. According to a report by Henley and Partners, New York City is also home to the most centimillionaires, with 724 people worth more than $100 million. Manhattan skyline from New Jersey at Sunset, New York. Former mayor and one-time presidential candidate Michael Bloomberg and Blackstone CEO Stephen Schwarzman are two notable billionaires New Yorkers. The name of the area in Manhattan where billionaires live is Billionaires Row. It is an enclave around 57th Street in Manhattan, New York City, and is home to a group of ultra-luxury residential skyscrapers, constructed or in development, that are distributed roughly along the southern end of Central Park. The area has become a symbol of the city's increasingly stupendous riches. Number 1. The Bay Area, made up of San Francisco and Silicon Valley. Tax explosion has made San Francisco and nearby Silicon Valley the largest cluster of billionaires in the US and the world. Meta's Mark Zuckerberg, Alphabet's Larry Page, and Airbnb's Brian Chesky all call the region home. The Bay Area, which includes San Francisco and Silicon Valley, is one of the top places where billionaires live in the US. Around 276,400 millionaires, 623 centimillionaires, and 62 billionaires live in the San Francisco Bay Area, which includes Silicon Valley. The Bay Area is home to the largest cluster of billionaires in the US, thanks to the booming technology industry. Other U.S. cities with a high concentration of billionaires include New York City and Los Angeles. As of April 2023, there are 63 billionaires living in the Bay Area. The Bay Area includes San Francisco and Silicon Valley, which is home to the largest cluster of billionaires in the U.S. In 2014, Forbes' annual list of the richest people in the world placed 56 billionaires in the Bay Area. In 2020, San Francisco had a total of 77 billionaires. Let us know your opinion in the comments section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more interesting videos. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.